All right. Welcome everyone to our regeneration class. I am Coach Clint, and today we will be going over some good movements to kind of not only work your strength side and balance side, but also do some recovery stretching type things within our exercise. Today, we like to start our class with a tip of the day. So we're going to do that again today. And today's is going to be based on hot weather, because I don't know where you're at, but holy cow, it has been scorching around lately. So what we're going to focus on, tips to beat the heat, hydration. Now with hydration, water is important, but also you got to think replenishing those electrolytes, making sure that you're keeping your body active. Too much water, you actually diminish. That's when you're going to start cramping, all that stuff. So make sure you're putting in some of those electrolytes also, Gatorade, stuff like that. Doesn't have to be sugary drinks. There's also electrolyte powders and stuff out there. So keep an eye on that kind of stuff. Okay. And then skip the hot and heavy. So when it comes to food, think light foods, think, things you might not have to cook, or things that you can just eat cold. So like cook a chicken in the morning, eat it cool at night, make chicken salad, stuff like that. There's all kinds of cool things out there. You can look up summer foods that you don't have to heat up your house with. So look into some of those. Cucumbers are one of my favorites because they cool you down anyway, right? Lots of hydration there too. Head to the water. Now, we're not all lucky enough to have a lake in your backyard, but if you have a body of water, if you have a splash pad, something like that you can go near, even the area around it, like some of the parks and stuff with splash pads, will be cooler because it's actually helping circulate cool air. So think of that. And then do early workouts and power down. Do early workouts, work out in the morning. Unfortunately, this class is in the heat of the day, right? But it's only 30 minutes, so we can make that work. But think about doing some of those more intense exercises early in the morning or later in the evening when things cool down. And then power down. In your house, if it doesn't need to be on, turn it off. TV, whatever, doesn't matter. Turn it off if it doesn't need to be on. Lights that you're not using because you have good natural lighting, that's gonna really keep the temperature of your house down, and also just kind of make you feel a little cooler because it's a dark cave, right? Like we like to live in when we're cavemen. All right, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. We're going to do, if you have a mini band, you can go ahead and put that up at your knees. If you do not have one, you can continue like I am. And we're just going to do the same movements just without a mini band. So we're going to go ahead and get in that quarter squat position. So feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in my knees, hips back, chest up. And all I'm going to do is bring my leg in and out, just like that, in and out. And I'm squeezing this glute. Now, if you have a mini band, you're pulling that band. You're not letting the band pull you. If you don't have one, you're creating tension by squeezing this glute and fighting against its own force. Good. Switch sides. Here we go. In and out, just like that. Good. Keep it going. Got a couple more. Looking good. Keep that up. We got glutes. Got to get those things awake for the day. Go ahead and stand up nice and tall. All right. Down to the ground. Dead bug position. Okay. Getting your good dead bug on your back. Relax your head down. Nice tight core. Think about shrinking your ribs towards your hips. Arms up. Good. Arms will stay right here today. We're just going to reach for the sky. With our leg, we're going to take one leg out into that extended position. Hold. And then bring it back. So we're going to hold for about 3 seconds. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Remember, this is just warm up. So we're not trying to tax ourselves too much, but we are trying to wake up this pillar. Make sure that we're nice and stable before the workout. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you have water. Okay, now remember, while we're doing this warm-up, this is a good time to say this, it's a one-way camera. Okay, I cannot see you, so make sure you're in a safe space. You have good area around you where you can move around safely. We're not doing a ton of explosive movements today, but we are going to be moving around a little bit, so just make sure you have some space. Make sure you have water. If you start feeling a little weird, please take the time to take a rest and get back in. Okay. And relax down. Nice work. And Jason's going to come join us. We're going straight into we're gonna go straight into a bent knee hamstring. He has water inside he's gonna go get. All right, pull that knee towards your chest, kick that leg up nice and straight. Think about trying to push the sky away with the sole of your foot. Bring it back down. We're gonna do 5 here. Stretch that hamstring out nice and strong. Think of all the things you could be doing with this stretch. I can now go out and run. I'm loose. I can now fold forward and feel a lot better. Remember, these are these little movement snacks that really pay off in the end. Little things that add up over time. Working on mobility just makes us a better moving human, which just makes us happier in our day-to-day everything. So you're doing good for yourself right now. Really take this time to stretch and get ready. Okay, thank you. Working from home, best thing ever, right? You got the littles helping you out everywhere you go. All right, up on your feet. We're gonna do a little stability work. We're not doing active movement today. We're just gonna do some stability. I'm already leaving a sweat outline on this mat. So we're gonna start on 2 feet, okay? When I say go, you're gonna drop to one leg, okay? Now I'm lifting the other one up and I'm trying to stay balanced, okay? We're gonna stay there for a few seconds to make sure that we're staying balanced. Just like when we did those activations, we wanna squeeze that down glute and try to grab the ground. Here we go, all the way up on 2. Doesn't matter which one you drop to, you're just dropping to one of them. And go. Find that balance. Okay, you shouldn't feel a whole lot of this. And if you do, squeeze that glute and really lock in all the way up. Good. Switch to the different leg this time and go. Drop. One leg's going to be more stable. One will not. Good. Up. Go. Good. Up. Go. You got one more on each side. Up. Go. Now, the more you do this, the better it gets. And what's really cool, if you're barefoot like I am, you can watch your foot all the way up. Go. You can watch those toes wiggle. You can watch your ankle kind of adjust. Those are micro adjustments. Those are your proprioceptors trying to find balance. That's what helps us walk upright. It's amazing. You can actually strengthen those, okay? You can actually make them better, which helps us, again, move better. All this is about moving better. Okay, so round 1, okay? We're gonna do 2 rounds of these exercises today. First round's gonna be a little slower because we're demoing through. We gotta figure out what they feel like, how they look, how they move together. Round 2, we'll go a little quicker, and then we're gonna finish things up with a cool little core workout and a challenge if you want to, okay? So we're gonna widen out for this first movement. We're gonna widen out our feet, turn our toes out slightly. We're going deep squat rotations, okay? Arms go up over our heads, deep squat down into a squat position as low as you can comfortably, okay? Rotate to the side, look where that hand is going. Use your opposite hand to help rotate you around. Switch sides, stand up. Notice when I come up, I put my hands at my chest, okay? We do not have to stay overhead. We just want overhead on the way down. Helps us keep our back nice and flat. Here we go, all the way up, down into that good position. Rotate, does not matter which side you rotate to first. Look where that hand's going, switch. Don't forget to look where that hand's going. Hands at your chest, stand up. Now the hard part, and I want you to adjust yourself. Even when I come down into this deep squat, looks like my knees are way over my toes. It's the camera playing tricks on you, okay? We want to make sure, and I'll do it sideways, that we're sitting back, deep squat down, okay? Notice my knee is tracking my toe. Okay, I rotate, my knee still doesn't pop out over my toe. Rotate the other way, same thing. Come up. Okay, we do not want our knee way over our toe like that, where we're in this weird position up on our toe or way leaned forward with our chest back. Okay, that compromises our knee, our ankle. It's just not good for our bodies. Okay, so really make sure, if you can't get super deep without cheating, make sure you keep those knees behind your toe. One more, here we go. Arms up, deep squat, rotate, rotate, and come up. Nice. Hips were popping on that one. Make sure if you need to, grab a drink. We're going into our glute bridge position. So I'm going to dig my heels in. We're going to go ahead and drive up. Okay, we're going to stay in this position right now. We're going to squeeze these glutes. Make sure these glutes are on fire. Okay, keep your core tight. Don't get loose there either. We're going to go alternating knee hug. Okay, so we're going to go up, knee hug, set that leg down. For added, okay, that's one knee hug and keep it there and do a march. Okay, if you want, we can keep extending out further and further in our glute bridge. Okay, where you're walking yourself out with knee hugs. Up to you. 2 different ways to do it. Totally up to you. We got 5 on each side. Here we go. Knee hug. Step. Notice I stepped out a little bit. I'm walking out. Knee hug. Step. Okay, it's totally up to you. Knee hug. Step. It makes me bring my hip flexors even further. Step. Plus, it's making me hold my glute a little harder. Trying to keep my hips high, core tight, hamstrings on fire. Whew. One more on each side. And relax down. Nice. Now just roll over in place into a plank position. Now we're going to do a push-up to down dog. We have 5 of these. So we're going to do a full push-up and then push up all the way back into a down dog, stretching out our shoulders using our core. Okay, so here we go. Get in your good position. Now, if you need to do your push-ups from your knees, that's great. Still go from that. When you push up, go into that down dog. So come down, press up, and back. Good. Lock into that plank. Don't go down until you're locked in. Down, up, and back. Good. Again, lock into that plank. Down, up, and back. Nice. Couple more. Lock in. Down, up, back. Let's go one more. Forward, lock in. Down, up. Press into that down dog. And then go ahead and come all the way down to a prone position, stomach on the ground, laying nice and strong, okay? Now, your choice if you want to lift your feet or if you want to dig your feet into the ground, but we're going to do our swimmers. I'm going to dig my feet for the first one, really focus on squeezing my glutes and my lower back, extending my hands, sweeping them back forward. Let's do 5. Sweep back. Notice my chest is off the ground. I'm still breathing. If I wasn't breathing, I couldn't talk. Okay. My wife is looking at me because she's like, you talk all the time, even if you're not breathing. You talk in your sleep even. Whew. Good. 2 more around. Now she's glaring at me. Forward. Last one back. And forward. Nice. All right. Now roll to your side. We're going to do our half get up. Now, we ended the week with a full get up, half get up. We're really going to dial that in. Okay. So I'm going to go into a laying down position. Right hand up, left hand out, left leg out, and right leg up. Okay. So it's same arm, same leg is up towards the sky. Remember, we're going to push to our elbow, keeping that hand pointing straight to the sky. Press to your hand, drive your hip high, come back down, come to your elbow, come back down. Let's go 2 more of those. Up to the elbow, up to the hand, hip, down, here, and here. Good. Now what we're doing this, why we're doing half get-ups up, is because then we learn how to get those hips nice and high. We build that strength to get those hips up high, come down and down. It allows us to be able to do get-ups more efficiently. The higher those hips, the better it is when we try to swing that leg through in a full get-up. Okay, here we go. Coming to your elbow, hand, hips, coming down, butt to the ground, hand down, fall back. Good, 2 more, up, up, high, down, fall back. Perfect. 1 more, up, up, high, down, back, and all the way down. Now, one thing with working out in the yard, go ahead and take your quick break. We're in between sets right now. One thing about working outside is that everything you touch, especially when you're sweaty, turns to mud or grass stuck to you. So that's what I get for working outside. All right, let's see who's all here. Whew. We got a Jay, Doris, Aaron, Glenn, Han, Shauna, and Van. Good job, guys. I'm so glad you're here working hard. For those of you watching it when we do the recording, I know you're working hard too, so good job. Whew. Hot summer. All right, let's get in that deep squat position. Okay, you guys know these well. We're gonna do 4 of these, okay? Wide deep squat. Get your good deep squat rotations in. Down, rotate, switch, come up. Good, arms up, down, rotate, rotate, and up. Now, if you wanna go a little slower, that's fine, okay? Or if you wanna go faster, that's fine also. Your choice. Remember, I'm just facilitating. You guys are doing the work. I cannot see you, so I can't adjust as far as that goes. You can try to stick with me. If I'm going too fast, just take your time. Finish out your set, okay? Finish out your reps that you have. Okay, that's why I tell you how many. Here we go, down. Last one here. And up. Nice, glute bridge. Okay, and we're going 5 on each side. If you need a drink, grab a quick drink. Okay, 5 on each side, knee hug from this glute bridge position. Drive up, knee hug, step out if you want, or just step straight down, knee hug. It's really hard to get a good knee hug too when you're a sweaty dude, because every time I try to grab my knee, my hands are gonna slip off, punch myself in the face or something. Wouldn't want to do that. Good job, keep it up. Nice and strong here. We got 1 more on each side. Last one on each side. Glutes are feeling it. Hamstrings feeling it. Come down nice and easy. Go ahead and roll over. Now remember, grab water if you need it. Okay? Maybe you don't need it as much if you're inside, but it's still important to drink water. Okay, here we go. Push-up position. Lock in. Down all the way. Press up. Drive those hips. Drive through those shoulders. Good. Lock in. Find that plank position first. Come down. Press up. Nice and high. Good. Come down. Lock in. All the way down. Press up. Hips high. Got 2 more. Whew. Down. Press up. Hips high. Good. Not only is my down dog getting better with work from home, lock in, but my push-ups have gotten even better. Down, up, hips high, and come all the way down to the floor, swimmer position. Now, if you want, again, you can bring your legs off, you can bring your chest off, or you can just bring your chest off, your choice. Okay, I'm gonna extend out. This time I've got my feet off also, making me balance a little bit more through my core, sweeping back and forth. We're taking our time with this one. This is not a speed move. Make sure those palms are up when they're on our glutes. Make sure you're still breathing. Okay, even as you get tired, sweep them back. Good. Forward. Back. Good. Forward. 1 more. Back. And forward. Nice work. All right, back to that half get up. Okay, I'm going to start again with my right side. Okay, no reason, just because it works. I'm on this side. Okay, arm up, elbow out, come to that elbow first, drive up. Now remember, we said you could put a pillow or something here if you wanted to pretend like you had a weight. Drive up to that hand, bridge those hips, come back down, fall back. It'll also force you to watch that hand a little more, okay, which right now while I'm teaching you guys is kind of hard because I'm trying to look at everything. Here we go, come up, high, and back down. Good. Don't fall down. Remember, we don't flop like a fish. We try to control ourselves all the way down. One more, up, high, come down, and down, all the way back. Nice, switching sides. My best impression of a break dancer. Okay, left leg up, left arm up, make a fist, punch the sky. Here we go, elbow, hand, hip, come down, all the way to the ground. Good, up, hand, hip, come back down. I'm gonna have to go, it's gonna feel really. There, I'm back. I'm back. That's what happens when you get a spam phone call in the middle of your class. Here we go, up, drive high, come down, and fall back. All right, get a quick drink of water. Now is the time. We're gonna go into our core, okay? Now this core part, we're gonna do 3 rounds of 30 on, 30 off, 2 exercises. Okay, just 3 rounds. So we're gonna take our rest. So make sure we're taking our rest while we're doing these movements. I want slow and controlled, even though it's timed, okay? I want you controlling this. This is about learning your pillar, learning how to control all of this between your shoulders and your hips, okay? Water and ice, not too much ice. You don't want to freeze your stomach, you'll cramp up, okay? Here we go. So first one, plank. Okay, we already worked plank. We're gonna get in our good plank position. We're gonna go slow knee tucks, okay? So right here, bring that knee to your elbow, step back out like a mountain climber, but controlled, okay? We're gonna get started in 5 seconds. I'll show you the next one during your rest. 3, 2, 1, and go. Alternating sides, slow and controlled, okay? We're not running it out. This isn't conditioning, right? This is control. This is trying to control your core, control your breathing. Nice slow strokes with the leg, which then helps you really work that core. Try to keep your back flat. Try to keep your core tight. You got 5 more seconds. Get a couple more, but don't rush them. And rest. Okay, your guys' next one. We're gonna go on the side. Okay, we're gonna go right here. We're gonna go into a low pillar, bridge, lateral, right here. Lock that core in, and we're gonna lift our leg off, up and down, just like that. Okay, you still got about 10 seconds. Take your break. Couple of deep breaths. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bridge up, and just bring that leg up and down as high as you can. You got 15 seconds. We're switching sides. Okay, so 30, right? 30 total. Nice and strong, and switch. Okay, it'll take a second to switch. I'll start the clock when we're all ready. Here we go, and go. Up and down, using those hips. Nice and strong, keep that core tight. And rest, good job. That one's tough, okay? So do your best. If you need to, bend the bottom leg and be on your knee. I'll show you next round, okay? Just in case you need to adjust a little. Sweating, guys, just a little. Got a couple more. We're right on time. Yeah, we are. All right, we're just gonna do 2 rounds so that we can stay on track. I want you guys to get out of here a little early today. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go nice and slow, bringing it in and out. Keeping that core tight. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, do the talk test. If you're breathing, you can talk. Okay, you guys can respond to me, even though I can't hear you. I'm answering back. Keeping that breath going. Nice, slow, and controlled. Doing great. And rest. Okay, so what I mean by bending that bottom leg. Okay, going right here, bending that bottom leg, just like so, bridging up, still working that core, still able to do those up and downs. Takes a lot of pressure off that knee, okay? I'm actually gonna do this round because this knee has been bothering me. So it's a good time to see, right? It's not okay to push yourself through pain. You wanna make sure that you're comfortable, you can do the movement correctly. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, bridge up. And see now, I feel a lot more comfortable. Still working that oblique, working my hip on both sides, really keeping my glutes tight. And switch. Good, switching to the other side. Because I bent my knee on one, I'll bend my knee on the other, even though this side doesn't bother me as much. That's okay. 15 seconds. Good, keep going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, grab a quick drink of water. Now, most of you have been here, so you know, Coach's Challenge does not mean you have to do it, but it's here if you want to. Okay, we're gonna do surrender squats for our Coach's Challenge today, which if you've never done one, okay, we start in a tall kneeling position. I put my hands on my head. I come to a lunge. I come to a squat, and then I go right back down without ever coming up. Okay, we're shooting for, let's go 10 today. We'll shoot for 10, okay? We don't care which side you come up on. We don't care what side you go down on. We're just getting through these surrender squats. I'm gonna talk the whole time. Go figure. Imagine that, right? I'm gonna talk the whole time. We're gonna do our quote of the day. I'm gonna give you guys a little pep talk. Then we'll give you your joke. And then you get out of here and get that, just get some water, get some food, whatever you need. Okay, get some rest. Here we go, hands on your head. I'm getting hot, how about you? Ready? Come up to your knee. Good, all the way up, back down and down. There's your first one, good. Now you know it, follow me, okay? Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again. This time, more intelligently. Henry Ford. Okay, this life is all about failures, right? Failures and also achievements. But a lot of times when we fail, we're afraid to try again, especially if it's the same thing. But like Mr. Ford said right there, okay, sometimes failure is that opportunity. Maybe it wasn't the right time. Maybe it wasn't the right thing. Okay, if you give up, you will never succeed. You got to make sure that you keep pushing through. Okay, that's through work, that's through life, that's through these exercises. Okay, don't quit. Do your best. Learn from it. Finish strong. We got one more. Come up, down, and down. You guys are amazing. Okay, now I want you to know that. Okay, you come, you work hard. If you're watching it live or recorded, doesn't matter. You're putting the time, you're putting the effort in, you're putting your health first. That's what's important. So remember that through all these struggles, through everything that's going on, you're focusing on yourself and those around you by being healthy. Okay, so I appreciate you for that. You guys are also forcing me to come in and teach class, which is amazing for me because it gives me time to connect with you guys, even if it's a one-way camera. So thank you very much. Okay, I want you to go out, stay cool, stay relaxed, get a lot of water, eat something good, okay? Have fun, enjoy the summer, because obviously it's here to stay now. I forgot to tell you the joke at the beginning, so hopefully you stuck around because I want to make sure that you get your joke for the day that you can pass out to the world and make them smile. When do you go on red and stop at green? When do you go on red and stop at green? I know I can hear those wheels turning from here. Okay, of course, when you're eating a watermelon. You eat the up when you hit the green. It's a summer joke for you. Go ahead and pass that out. Maybe when you hand somebody a piece of watermelon, because it's good for you all. All right, stay cool. Please wear and get burned. I will invite your friends. If you ever need anything, please reach out. Make sure you get a hold of one of us coaches. We're doing one-on-ones and all that good stuff. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks, everybody.